What up, Dokkanners? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I got nothing. I have no idea what to do for a video. As I was driving home today getting ready to make this video, I was just thinking, I don't know what to do. The only thing that I can think of is summoning for heroes, but I am not going to be summoning enough to make a video. So here's what's going to happen. This video is going to be kind of going over things that are coming up, which I know I already did a video on, but the reason I'm doing this again is because Dokkan is basically dead for the next 4 days at least. And so at the earliest, we could be seeing something in 5 days. So I want to keep people's expectations in check and sort of give them something to look forward to. So yes, I am repeating myself. I do apologize, but again, I can't think of anything until I can finish out max linking all of my heroes characters. I can't do a max links video. Some of my units have all 9s, and normally what I do, I think some of you are aware of this, when I have my guaranteed max link level teams, I make sure that all of them have at least 3 level 9s or higher. Because for me, with how much I link level, I don't find bringing a unit with 2 level 9s or less into that stage to be very useful. Like, I find it to be kind of, well, not, it is useful, but I find it to be wasteful. So I have a method to my madness. I will always assemble teams with at least 3 level 9s or higher to then throw them into the guaranteed link level stage to get the most out of it. But since these 3 units have all hit 9s, I'm gonna have to wait until the end of the month in order to actually get the keys to link level them. So this guy has 4 level 9s. Pigeon Boy has 7 level 9s, and Ios has, I think, 5. So like, I'd have to wait until the end of the month, but I can't do that because if I'm gonna make some heroes videos, I kind of need these guys to max out. So the unfortunate reality is I'm gonna have to crank those link levels ASAP, the old-fashioned way, which is not going to be fun, but that's not happening today. So that's why today's video is going to be a bit of a butt pull while we talk about some of the topics that we mentioned before. But hopefully you guys forgive me, hopefully you guys understand, and you guys still continue to watch. So that being said, the first bit of content that we have to look forward to is Extreme Super Battle Road. Extreme Super Battle Road is coming up at the beginning of November 20th. That is significant for me in my time zone, beginning of November 20th, because at the end of November 20th is when we get the burst mode for the God Trunks Dokkan event. This is not happening at the same time as the Extreme Super Battle Road. Also, the Extreme Super Battle Road stage is Giant Ape Power. Whether that has any bearing on what the next celebration is going to be, we'll have to wait and see. Along with the burst mode coming up November 20th at 9 p.m., we also have the crossover stage story events coming back, which means a Super Attack 9 or Super Attack 10 for a TUR is basically farmable from this. You can farm up 3 Kais from this, 3 Kais from this, and 3 Kais from this. And with how dead Dokkan currently is, this is probably going to be something that a lot of you, myself included, probably do right away. This is, I think, the most compelling piece of content that is going to be available on the 20th, besides maybe burst mode. And then we have these story events. Now, I talked about in a previous video how I think a crossover celebration could be coming up. A crossover celebration with a new summon. That new summon might not necessarily even be a Dokkan festival. It might be a double rates Divine Dragon Carnival. Since they have this mapped out for the entire month of December, I don't think we're going to be seeing, well, I mean, I don't know exactly how they're planning on doing this, because the whole month of December can't possibly be one Divine Dragon Carnival. So I feel like this might shift around a little bit. I think there might be a Dokkan festival for part 1, and we just have one Dokkan festival for the month of November, and then we go into a part 2 at the end of the month, because that's how it normally is. Unless, I mean, because if they do this, one banner for the month of December, that's going to mean December is going to be about as slow as November was. And I don't know if Dokkan can handle 2 months of just one banner each. That might be a little much. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But what I really wanted to talk about here was this. So Quest Dokkan Story, there is going to be a new batch of quest stages coming up, probably before the end of the Hero Celebration. We're going to be getting the Frieza Dokkan Awakening. So along with this, we could potentially get that, because the 20th of November, you know, if you kind of map it out, that's about a third of the month, because, you know, there's 30 days in a month. So that's about a third of this little box right here, right? 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So I feel like we could be getting that Quest Dokkan Story event along with the Frieza Dokkan Awakening at the same time, which will give us more to do, more stones to farm, more Kais to grind, and more Hercule statues. And this guy will finally get a TUR. This is not going to be an LR character. This is only going to be a TUR, as we've already seen in the hidden potential grid. It's predisposed to have the stats of a TUR character. The LR Bardock's LR Awakening might not happen until the new year. I'm actually going to say that it probably will happen during Saiyan Day. Saiyan Day might be an appropriate time for Bardock to Dokkan Awakening, but we'll have to wait and see. So that will be happening before the end of the month, I hope. And then that will help bridge the gap going into December. As far as Jiren, I talked about Jiren being a possibility, a very realistic possibility for global. We could also get word of that in the next. So if we're going to be getting a Jiren unit, then let's just say, for example, it is on the 20th. Jiren is summonable. That means the 19th would be the data download, which means the 18th would be the animation reveal. So I'm posting this on the 15th. So at the very least, we're going to have to wait at least 3 days. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but if we're going to get something in terms of like a new character on global, we would have to wait around 3 to 4 days for that. And as far as an announcement, there is no teaser for Jiren because Jiren doesn't have a Dokkan event associated with it, right? This is a carnival unit. Carnival units don't have Dokkan events. So if anything, we'll probably have to get a teaser for like one of the new challenge events that come with it, which might be the God of Destruction event. The God of Destruction event does get a couple new stages while the Jiren celebration is active. So if we get this over the next couple of days, then we know Jiren is coming up next on global. Also, actually, they might have a teaser for the Blue Zone as well, right? They might have a Blue Zone announcement for the Universe Survival Saga because global still doesn't have the final few stages for Universe Survival Saga Blue Zone. And one of those missions requires you to bring 4 Universe 11, so we have to get this. So this would probably also be teased over the next couple of days if we're getting Jiren. Where's that new mission? Yeah. Clear stage 6 of the Universe Survival Saga with 4 Universe 11s. That is going to be a fun video to make. I'll probably do this first with the AGL Jiren on the team, and then I'll probably do it again without the AGL Jiren, because I know some of you guys will probably not be summoning. Not some of you. A lot of you are not going to be summoning. If you are willing to skip heroes, then you're probably going to skip Jiren, because while Jiren is a brute and he can do a lot of damage, Broly kind of made this guy less of an Unga Bunga than he used to be. He used to be the most impressive Unga Bunga, but now we got Broly's out there. So this guy's not as impressive. I'm still going to be summoning because I'm a fan of Universe 12 Saga, but you know, some of you are probably not. And that's it. That's all we got, folks. So I know there's not a whole lot. Like I said, hang in there, play something else. I am playing Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade right now. I'll be streaming that probably on Twitch over the next couple of days. I also might start streaming some Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, or Dragon Quest, one of those games on Twitch as well. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. I don't know when exactly it's going to start. It might be today, might be tomorrow. So make sure you guys click the links down below to follow me over there, and also check out the second channel. And I guess to wrap up this video, I will do one summon or two. Nah, I'm going to do one summon. I'm going to do one summon on the Heroes banner. Now, my situation for Heroes is that I rainbowed all of the new characters, so I have no reason to summon on this banner. Actually, there is one reason, and I will not do it, so don't hate me. But the one reason that I would feel somewhat inclined to summon on the new Heroes banner is because this is the only banner where you can pick up Dark Blue Vegeta as a general pool unfeatured SSR. And I cannot believe this, but I never managed to pull his SSR last year when he came out. I have every other unit in Heroes with the SSR and the TUR. This is the one guy, and that too, this is my favorite of all of them, that I don't have the SSR for. So yeah, I'm kind of missing out on that one character, and there's no way I'm going to be summoning on this banner to try to pull an unfeatured SSR, because that's a 1 out of 22 chance at pulling an unfeatured if you manage to get an unfeatured even in the summon. So I'm going to do one multi on this because I have a greater chance of getting one of the characters that I still don't have enough of. Michikobra is one unit that I need, and then like have 10 unfeatured SSRs that I could pick up. So this is my one and only summon for the day to round out the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys sticking with me during these dark days of Dokkan, but I assure you, how does it go? The night is darkest just before the dawn. We're almost there. All right, we're almost there. Things are going to be picking up. 10-year anniversary stuff is going to be coming up very soon. Hey, you know what? Why don't you run through all of the events in the game with your boosted up year 3 or year 4 LR EZAs? That works. Oh man, I got both these guys rainbowed. All right, so I just burned 50 Dragon Stones for your amusement. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, did you watch the video all the way through? If you didn't watch the video, you wouldn't be here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What are you doing right now during these days of Dokkan? Have you finished all of the content? Have you burned through everything that you possibly can with those boosted year 4, year 3 LRs? What is there left for you to do? How many Dragon Stones do you have? What other games are you playing? What other games should I play? What other videos should I make during these next few weeks? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you literally know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. If you watch this all the way through, I love you so much because you guys are what help keep the lights on for this channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. We did.